Dr. Guite and Dr. Malem, please have a look. This is a Meitei rally which had taken place on Sunday. This Meitei rally took place on Sunday. And I'm using the word because it says Meitei. And then they also they sent a press note. And the press note says, Meitei rally in Delhi call for peace, condemns divisive politics, aggression from external forces. Hundreds of Meitei community on Sunday called for a return to peace and normalcy in Manipur, already rocked by ethnic violence for last 1 month, holding peace demonstration held at Jantar Mantar. The participants also unequally condemned divisive politics triggered by drug mafia and armed militant groups, Chin Kuki Zoen, supported by their political class. Madam Guite, how do you expect peace to return when rallies are taking place for communities? And I want these visuals to play. We have made them. And these rallies are not taking place for peace in Manipur. When you blame an entire Chin Kuki Zo group, how do you expect the reconciliation to take place? Dr. Guite.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. When there is so much of trust deficit and toxicity among the two groups who have been living together since time of independence, and the deep-seated hatred, I would put it as hate politics gone too far, which is leading to the killings of innocents and extortion, looting, and burning of houses and religious places. So the point here is why, how many violence and how many life loss will continue? If we have to bring peace, we should stop this violence. I may draw a parallel with, let's say, a conflict within a family or in any kind of relationship, marital relationship, or a relationship within brothers related to property issue, land issue, and rights. So there is a proper court of law. There is a law of the land which has laid down so that there is understanding. Whatever misunderstanding is there has to be solved through a proper law of the land. So this kind of rally and protest which has been undertaken from both sides, the Kuki Zomi and the Meiteis, it voices concerns. So both the parties says that there should be peace, that violence should end. So let first the violence end, the killing end, then let's come have a dialogue, talk it out, because see, oppression and violence in any form is unacceptable.
Okay.
And it's unacceptable. So let's end this first and then let's talk it out, what is working out for both the parties, right? So this is, I think, how the law of the land has laid out in our constitution and in our legislations.
Okay. Dr. Malem, would you like to respond to this? If you have community peace rallies, how will Manipur get peace? It should have been or could have been, I am no one to say should have been, but it could have been a Manipur peace rally. It was like a Meitei peace rally, and I was just going through the details. It says that Kuki militants and they burnt 11 temples of Sanamahi religion, 3 Hindu temples. This is wrong that only churches are being burnt. This looks like a complete grievance against a community. Then how do you have inter-community talk? How do two different communities talk? It's a huge PDF they sent. Then how do you have trust? How do you have people, 37,000 people living in camps, 272 camps, come out and live? Yes, sir. Dr. Malem. Yes.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear your voice properly.
Dr. Malem, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I have heard what Dr. Guite has just spoken, and as I said in the beginning, I fully endorsed her views on the necessity of peace, on the exigency of peace, and how to resolve it. That's what I have been talking about. We have been getting reports from the relief centers where the people, there are really looking for psychological and physical reliefs. And it's a very horrible condition. It must be everywhere. Whosoever have been either voluntarily evacuated or being forced displaced. The situation must be everywhere. And I have also heard about peoples, because of fear, have preemptively vacated their villages, either in the valley districts or in the hill districts. These things are happening. So, peace should have been restored by now. As Guite pointed out, I fully endorse with her. And then we believe that, as I said, armed aggression should have been stopped. Government of India should take immediate steps to put an halt on all these things. Without an end to violence, I mean, nothing can be happened. And yes, you rightly pointed out that peace rallies should have been organized collectively across communities. So far, this has not been taking place as far as I could see. But it also rests on how peoples like me and then Miss Guiste, who are available on the media, advocate for peace, as speakers, as peoples appearing on the media. If we provoke communal sentiments and if we keep on targeting each other along community lines, then peace will not come. So we should be very careful when we speak and when we advocate for peace. And we also have a big role to mobilize our own peoples across communities or wherever it is, and make a series of attempts to ensure that our peoples are fully aware of the exigency of peace.
Mr.
Fine, very
Banerjee, my
fine.
question to you is, what is the importance of Naga MLAs meeting Amit Shah today?
There's a problem. Actually, it is long back. It is a age-old problem. It started, actually, Nagas has already occupied 3 districts of Manipur. Imphal, Ukraine and others, Churachandpur, they have occupied. So now they are trying to cut off this area and trying to make greater Nagaland with this area. The Meiteis are very much antagonized and they are very much angry with this. And now the problem started with the disposal when the government of India has given the ST status to the Meiteis, who are actually residing in the plain land, not in the hill area. So naturally, the clash started at that point. Now the point is that they are alleging, Meiteis are alleging that the arms are coming from Nagaland to from China to Nagaland and the Meitei area, to Kuki areas through Myanmar. They are to stop this migration of arms and ammunition from smuggling of arms and ammunition from China to these areas. Now this clash has actually happened because of the allotment of ST status to the Meitei communities here in the plain land. Now now it has already been sorted out. Peace has been 75% peace has been restored, no doubt. Now the problem is Biren Singh being a community of the Meiteis, and he has assured the Home Minister Amit Shah that it will be totally peaceful within a month. But the Kukis are alleging that you have given special status to the Meiteis who are not living in the hill areas, they are in the plain areas and having all sorts of amenities, facilities. But we are staying in the difficult areas and the hill areas. But Nagas are helping the Kukis because of the religion also. Meiteis are mainly Hindus and Kukis are Naga people are Christians. That is the difference. Now they have appealed, Meiteis are appealing to restore peace and order in the area totally. And they have given some points, some 14 points, I think, like that. Stop coming arms and ammunition and stop the division of people, that is Meitei and Kukis should be friendly and they should have good friendly relations. In this way, they are trying to sort it out.